Hey, what's going on? Angelo here. Thanks for tuning in and welcome if you're new to the channel. Hey, I got a really great video lined up for you guys. I know a lot of you have been asking some questions on kind of to a certain extent of how to play some better golf. You know, whether it be you're trying to break 80 for the first time, whether it be you're trying to break 70, or you're just trying to post consistent and under par. Whatever it may be, I'm going to try and help you out and give you some stuff that I've personally learned over the last couple years, and that has really helped me get to the next level, as I guess you could call it. Now, a lot of people give you the right answer to this question, and I think then that you got to look at somebody's statistics first before answering that question. What's their scoring average? What's their greens regulation? What's their fairways regulation? What kind of tournaments they play in? Are they even playing tournaments? All these things kind of factor in, and a lot of the time, people that are answering these questions, such as how can I score under par? How can I play better? Can't even give you the right answer because they themselves haven't done it. Me personally, my scoring average this past season at Drexel was a 72.7, and I had like a round in the 80s over there at Firestone on a very, very tricky day. So, you know, there's some tough rounds in there that have been factored in. We're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna try and keep this quick. 3 key steps, big tips in order to shoot under par, shoot better, whatever you wanna do, just play some better golf. All right, so you notice that right here, you got this hole. This is something that really helped me with my chipping and I've been doing for a long time. But I started really doing it religiously, you know, for the last couple of years now. And it's passing my landing spot, so I can have my landing spot perfect. And now the reasoning behind this drill is to, you know, dial yourself in. Because if you're picking a landing spot the size of a golf hole and you hit that spot, it's typically gonna go in if you're correct on your choice. So I'm just gonna try and hold these in the air. And the nice thing is, you don't have to necessarily hit a bump and run, you can hit it high. So that was like a neutral chip. I'm gonna hit a bit of a bump and run here. That was a bit heavy. But this is a great drill to practice, and you can do it with a lot of different things. You don't need to judge run out, you don't need to judge anything. It's just about landing spot. So you can do this at home, you can do whatever you want. So that one was pretty close. I'm gonna try and hit one. If I don't, oh well. But I mean, even after 2-3 chips, you can see the last 3 of them were landing pretty close. And that one hit the lip. Ping pong ball. Alright, let's do the last one. So that's a great drill. Highly recommend that one. That one really helped me. You can do that anywhere you want, as I said. Moving on to the next one. As they say, it's drive for show and putt for dough. Unfortunately, I don't have my huge block of wood here, but I'm going to try and do something similar with these 2 alignment rods over here. Normally I would set up my 2x4, so a pretty lengthy block of wood, and I would just putt with my putter along it, just to get that straight back and straight through sensation. And you know, once I start getting it, it starts to kind of get ingrained in my memory, and then I can constantly repeat that swing over and over again. And that was a big thing. Alongside, it was also a lot of rhythm and tempo that was holding me back on the putting greens. So what I'd recommend if you're struggling with your putting is to get an alignment rod down like this. You can use 2 and go railroad track and go each side, or you can just use 1. I'm just gonna go 1 for this. I'm gonna set it up, you know, point it as necessary in a combination to the break. And then what I like to do is I like to take a metronome. I don't have my metronome on this phone. It's on my other phone in Philly, so I'm not gonna bring it up. I'm gonna do a metronome at around 62 beats per minute, I would say. Just fast enough, like, I don't know. It's all personal preference, but once you start getting that feel down, then it's all about just executing the stroke. Boom. And then once you start getting on the course, and you're away from the training aids, you can have that audio sensation and sometimes the visual of this alignment rod down whenever you're putting. But the audio, when I'm putting, is always going off in my head. So that one I pulled a bit. And that's the result of me taking a little on the inside. So I'm going to focus on making sure I'm straight back and straight through. There we go. When you're on the putting green, is to take something along the lines of, you know, this Dave Pell's ball. You can take a regular ball and draw a line on it, but just get something that can show you how you are rolling the golf ball. Because I cannot stress to you enough how many people are so confused why they can't putt, but then their ball is spinning on a 45-degree angle with a cut spin. And I'm like, dude, if you want to hit good putts, don't hit a cut putt. we're not Billy Mayfair in it here. We gotta go either straight back or straight through, or you can have a little bit of an arc. But I mean, a little bit of an arc, you gotta be careful because that little bit can turn into a lot in some pressure situations. But right here, I'm just gonna hit a couple more with this. What you wanna do is just really just get that ball rolling end over end. The ball doesn't lie. If you get the ball rolling end over end, you're typically hitting a pretty decent putt. That one I pushed a bit. I'm gonna hit one more and then we'll get to the last big drill. Now last up is a drill my buddy Connor on Drexel taught me. This one is another really good drill. So you kind of get 2 alignment rods again, but instead of having them railroad track, you like make like a triangle almost. And now this helps you hit the equator of the golf ball so that you're not digging the putter straight into the alignment rods. So instead, you're kind of picking the ball. And I think this really helps with, you know, just making sure you're hitting your putts properly and like perfect contact. This also really helped with my putting, and this is something that I do pretty much before every event. I'm gonna hit one more. Again, all you're looking for here is just that pure roll. Straight over end roll. And again, you can pair the metronome in with this, so it'll always have that rhythm. But guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like below if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know if you want me to do a couple more videos like this. I can. This is all just from my personal experience. Other than that, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video again. Let me know if any of this stuff helped you. I know you can't really get on the golf course right now, but when you can, write these things down and apply them when you get out next time, and hopefully you can drop a couple numbers on that score. But other than that, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.